What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching the Arsenal Bloodline, and this is the Red and White Aftermath show. And this is going to be reviewing and taking a look back at the weekend's game, Everton versus Arsenal, which finished Everton 0, Arsenal 1.
We're the kind of club that we're together, because if you look at us, there's not many people outside Arsenal fans who like Arsenal Football Club, and that's why we're, as a club and players and everything, we're together, and that's all that matters.
So guys, as you know, we played Everton at the weekend, our first trip to the HILL Dickinson Stadium. Lovely stadium, looks very, very nice indeed. And we got a win there, first time round. So that's great. Let's get into the lineup a bit. Yeah, the lineup was a decent lineup. The usual suspects, Jurriën Timber, Saliba, Hincapié, Calafiori at the back, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Martin Odegaard, Trossard, Gyokeres up front, and Saka on the right wing. So all in all, strong lineup, decent team. So guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I only managed to watch the first half. I was entertaining. It's Christmas, as you know. So yeah, I was entertaining. So I only got to see the first half. Caught up with the highlights of the second half. But for me, I wanted a really fast start, as I said in a Gun in the Head show with my brother. Yeah, I didn't really see that. I didn't really get that. What I did get was the control and dominance. But I really want the team to start off fast on the front foot, have a few shots early on and things like that. But it seems as though we seem to be in this constant state of it's very slow. We're sussing out the other team. We're taking our time, and it's a bit too slow for me. The build-up's too slow. It's a bit too predictable, and teams know how to deal with it a lot quicker. When we speed up our play and get the ball moving quickly, different story, different matter entirely. For me, yeah, the first half was, more of the same that's been served up. We seem to be throwing away first halves, giving up that first 45 minutes. Don't see the point of that, really. It's a bit of a strange tactic. If that's Mikel Arteta, or is that just the team, that's the way they play, that's the rhythm they want, I don't know. But for me, I don't like it. I need fast starts. We need to be on the front foot as early as possible. Dominate and control still, but let's just speed up things a little bit. It's a bit too predictable. Every time the ball goes over to the right-hand side with Saka, and he doesn't always want to go and beat his man, and that's not his style, really. He can do it, but it's not really his style. Odegaard, for me, beginning of this season, we started to see the old Odegaard, with the quick play, one-touch passing, seeing that pass and pushing it through. He seems to be a bit more, just hold on to the ball and keep the control and the pace, which is very, very annoying to watch. It wasn't a pretty half for me. Everton didn't offer up much at all in that first half. They seemed to stand off us a lot. They were missing some players of their own. But yeah, for me, they were there for the taking. They were there for the taking, and we could have got a few goals in that game for me. But like I said, I only saw the first half, and yes, we got the penalty in the end, which was a blatant penalty. Why they took so long to have a look at that and review that is beyond me. That was absolutely ridiculous. It was a stonewall penalty. The man had two hands up in the air. It's like he was playing volleyball. Easy penalty for us there. Which surprisingly Gyokeres took it, but not surprising at the same time. He needs a goal, and he dispatched it with aplomb. It was nice. He needed that, and I think he probably did have a better half. What I saw anyway. He seemed to be involved a bit more in that half as well. It was another penalty shout, but it wasn't a penalty for me. I think Gyokeres went down too easy. He should have been a lot stronger, and he would have had another goal, and it would have been 2-0. But so like I said, that was the only half I saw. The second half, I saw some highlights, which looked like we stepped it up a little bit, played a lot better. It seemed like Everton weren't a threat at all. So yeah, it seemed like a comfortable half. A half where we should have maybe scored one or two more goals. Trossard having an absolute beautiful opportunity to make it 2-0. And for him, I was so surprised he hit the post. But that was a lovely move down the right-hand side. Again, fast-flowing football, just one touch, just interchanging. That's how it's supposed to be. We should be doing that a lot more, especially against teams who don't want to come out and attack, but they do give you a bit of space. There was an opportunity there for us to really wrap it up there, wrap things up. But I think some of the players, what I saw from the second half highlights, looked very comfortable. There weren't no stress. Everton, like I said, didn't seem to offer any threat. Had a penalty shout of their own, which looking back, no bias, if that was us, I would want the penalty, because it seemed like Saliba did kick through the man and didn't really get the ball. But, you know, sometimes it goes for you and sometimes it don't. And in that case, yeah, we got lucky in that sense. Would we be able to step it up if they got the penalty and scored? You know, it remains to be seen. The way we've been playing lately, I don't know. But we got out of there with the 3 points. We needed the 3 points. Man City had won the day before. And, you know, they seem to be in good form now. And they're free-flowing. They're scoring goals, which is something we're not doing, which is a little bit of a concern. But we have got players who have come back now. The bench is quite strong. So we have got options again. And just hopefully going into the game at the weekend against Brighton, it's got to step up soon. We've got to start performing a lot better, guys. It can't be just this same stagnant performances where it's very slow and then we only come out when we need to come out. You know, I want to see us on the front foot from the start. We have to take that into games now. We're getting to crunch time of the season, halfway through the season. At the end of the year, it's going to be. And yeah, there are people breathing down our necks and they're playing well. So the guys breathing down our necks, they're actually playing very well. So we cannot afford to just be in this funk of performances. We need to step it up now. We need to level it up. And I'm calling on all the big boys in the team, you know. They've got to step it up over this Christmas period. But guys, yeah, that was my take on the weekend's game. Like I said, I didn't get to see it fully. Only got to see the first half. And that first half, yeah, it wasn't the best again for me. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But guys, yeah, man, that's how it was. And we move, you know, we move. I'm just going to take a look forward now into our next game, which is the Carabao Cup against Crystal Palace at home. So, yeah, let's get into that one. So, guys, it's Carabao Cup time again. It's the quarterfinals. We win this one, we'll be facing, I think, Chelsea in the semi-finals, which is 2 legs. But first of all, we've got to deal with Crystal Palace at home. Palace lost at the weekend to Leeds. And, yeah, I had a feeling they would lose that one. I had Leeds down 3-1 in the Super 6. For any of you that played that game. Yeah, and so I wasn't surprised that they lost. They've lost, I think, Muniz at right wing back. And he is a big player for them. And yeah, I just think on the road they're struggling. I think they're looking tired. And this is a great opportunity to get to a semi-final and beat Palace, who've beat them already in the league, courtesy of as a goal. And yeah, it's a chance also for Mikel to maybe bring in a couple of players, you know, give some minutes to someone else. But also, yeah, get Gyokeres another opportunity to get some goals as well. Madueke, I'd like to see him come back in. Not too sure. I want Martin to come back in, but I'm not too sure. Maybe we should start Trossard just to make sure we get, you know, have a good start, get that win. Because Martinelli's not been great starting games. That's the only thing. But it could be a game for him where, you know, where he could actually do something in. And it's about time he's kind of starred in a game as well. You know, it's been a while. Maybe Norgard gets a run out in this one as well. Maybe we see Lewis Skelly as well in this one. Maybe Ethan can come into this game, as he did well in the last round against Brighton, scoring a goal, and he looked quite lively. So again, it's an opportunity for some players to play, and for us to progress to the semi-finals against, like I said, Chelsea. For me, yeah, we should be winning this game. We're at home, you know. There's no question. It's in fact. Yeah, just before Christmas, let's give the fans a good Christmas present by getting through to the semi-finals. In this one, for me, I expect a performance. We have to start seeing performances. You know, we have to. It's a must. And this is a good opportunity to put away a poor Palace team right now. But Palace are a tricky team. They're a team that do cause problems. You know, they've got good players still. Mateta, you know, very dangerous over the last couple of seasons. Sarr, don't know if he's actually injured or not, can't remember. But anyway, they've got players that can play. Adam Wharton in midfield, particularly, very good on the ball. So, you know, guys, we must, again, get through to this one. We've got to try and get to a final. Mikel Arteta has got to try and get this team to a final this season. And this is a great opportunity for us. For me, I'm going Arsenal to win 2-0. Another clean sheet as well for Kepa. I would expect Kepa to come in. Yeah, take up the mantle there. But yeah, this is the game I think we can win this one. And we should be winning this one, being it at home. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you soon in another video. But for now, I'm out. Peace.